Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year to you all. Hope you had a fantastic time. It's Thursday, it's just coming up to dinner time. We're down at the camp. I was going to do a couple of hours today on the log cabin. I went foraging some more pine cones this morning, so I'm just going to fill in one more wall. Well, I'm just going to use the bag that I've got and get them all filled in. And looking at the state of the cabin, it's still alright, still covered, but I think we definitely need some more chicken wire to go over the top. Like I said before in another video, I need Paul's height really for that. I don't think he's down today. So I'm just going to chink the wall with the pine cones, get a fire at go, get a brew, have some dinner, then I'm off to my Woodland camp. Have a look there and yeah, hopefully do some building. I'll bring you along as and when. It does look like someone's been down. There's a few cig ends in the fire. Big clump of dog fur I found. Can of Heineken. Well, I say it's Heineken, it's 0.0%, so alcohol free. Yeah. So they've come down and looked after the place, that's all I'm bothered about. So it took me a while to get the fire going. I had a bit of a malfunction. I had the pan on top, the twigs and branches burnt through and it put all it out on here on this side. All that got doused out, so I had to start again. I built it up. It's much better now. Got the pan on, get water boiling, we're going to have a brew. We're going to have that pot pasta that I brought down last week. We've got the brew brewing and the pasta brewing. And we've got a right nice clean burn on the fire as well. Lovely. So like I've said, I'm just going to stick all pine cones in all these gaps. All up here. All along around the window. Down here. When it does get to the window, I'm going to get some clear plastic so I can roll down there so I can keep some heat in like a super shelter. B&L Bushcraft did that on their log cabin, and that's where I got the inspiration for this. And TA Outdoors did it on his super shelter, and I saw Carlisle 195 talking about it the other day as well. It just makes perfect sense. Decent window, it's going to keep the heat in tremendously. Can't wait to get all these walls chinked and finished off. It's like I said last week, it's just got to a sort of lull now. We've sort of got to a spot where we're not getting anywhere. But I think I'm going to try getting some bricks down next week. I'll start bringing them down so we can start building this fireplace. We're going to play with it first, build it up without any cement or clay. Just build it up and see how we get on, what formation we're having it in. But yeah, there's no rush. Really looking forward to it. I mean, the cabin itself inside, here we go, look at this. I mean, when all get that, can't speak. When all that gets filled in, it's going to look mint. And whatever else I've got left for today, if I do have any, I'll start on front. There's some gaps in this wall as well that need filling in on again. So, I went and collected these pine cones earlier on, and my highly discreet foraging pouch. Same place as last time, by the junction of the M62. There's just a decent few pine trees that grow up there, so all these just drop on path next to it. I might look a bit of a dick going around picking them up next to the road, but who cares? Who cares? Like I've mentioned before, I'm putting all these pine cones in the gap here, in these gaps, to allow, when we do eventually chink it, to allow the chink to grip onto. And then we're not actually filling loads and loads of chink into all these gaps, because it just gets too much. I'll just bring you up to speed with where we're at now. As you can see, I've filled in all along here, down here. down here. Start going across there as well. I mean, there is some gaps that I've left, but they're just so small. I can't even fit out in. I mean, I'll finish this off here, maybe get a few more in there. But the small gaps, there's no point in actually putting out in there because I can just chink straight over the top. And obviously bigger gaps down here, which I'm going to fill. So yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, I went to see Shrek the Musical last night at Leeds Grand Theatre with my girlfriend, her sisters and their fellas, and her mum and dad. Yeah, we're alright. Went out, had a couple of drinks, back to eat. Shrek itself were alright, but for me, the songs in it just weren't up to scratch to what were in the film. There was just no songs from the film actually in the performance, apart from right at the end when they played I'm a Believer. And Donkey was proper camp. And he's not that camp in the film. That's, to me, that let it down a bit, to be honest. The songs and Donkey being really camp, I think they could have addressed that and sorted that out. But that's my own personal opinion. I'm no Andrew Lloyd Webber. Although I might have a head like him. So it's the big match tonight. Liverpool, Man City. Liverpool win this, we'll go 10 points clear at the top of the table. I'm not counting any chickens yet. I'm going to wait till end of February, March before you can actually say anything about title credentials. Because once Champions League starts up again, that's when it's going to really test our strength in depth. So all the gaps that I couldn't fill on the outside, I've come in here and start putting them in. It's a bit easier on some of them. Filled in along here. Just a few more to go. Like I said before as well, there's some small gaps that I won't really be able to get out in, so I'm not going to bother, just fill it up with chink when we get it done. And that's where I am right now. Right, I think that'll do for this wall. There's a few gaps, but I'm not bothered, especially along that top the top branch. I'm not bothered about that because that's undercover anyway. All these small gaps will get filled in with chink. Yeah, that's not bad, that. All done. Now it's coming to about 2:30. I won't mind getting to my Woodland camp, so I think I'm going to put a few on here on front and then I'm going to disappear. Second thoughts, I think I'm going to shoot off to Woodland camp. It is 2:30 now and I want to get a couple of hours building, and with it getting dark at about 4 o'clock. And I stupidly forgot my head torches as well. So, yeah, I'm going to pack up, I'm going to shoot off to Woodland camp. I'll bring you back when we're there. See you soon. here we are, back at the Woodland camp. All's good. Oh, apart from the top of the walls come off a bit. Yeah, it seems to come off everywhere. No bother, no bother. Yeah, you can see along top where all the moss has come off. It's on the floor there, on both sides. Not right bothered, I probably just didn't put it on too thick enough. That's why it's come off. No bother, I can sort that out another time maybe. I'll just show you where we're at the moment. As you saw, I took all that off there and changed the bar to a better straight one. It's a little bendy, but not as bendy as the other one. And I've been sourcing wood. It's all dead standing or dead on the floor. So this is where the back wall's going to be. Probably another 2, 3, 4 on top of there. I'm going to have a bit of a slanted roof, which I'm going to use those fence posts for. And then yeah, I'll fill in the side walls with all that wood over there. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done actually this afternoon, but I'm just going to keep cracking on until light fades. Like I said, I don't have my torch with me, so yeah, I'll just keep cracking on. I need to make some stakes now actually to get this wall supported. See you shortly. Right, I've made these stakes and I've beveled them all off at edge here a couple of times. Bevel once, bevel twice, so it doesn't mushroom out. And now I'm going to put them in. I wasn't right happy how the wall was going, so I've taken it down again. I'm going to reconfigure all these logs, just get them put on a bit better, because there were two bigger gaps between them. I mean, I am going to moss all the walls, but there's no point in having massive gaps really. So there you go, it's all thrown around. I don't know how far I'm going to get, because like I said, light is dropping, so I can't see me being much longer really. So that's my back wall all tied off there. That's as high as I'm going to go. Tied off at middle as well, and at far side. I'm just placing these fence posts along, just seeing how we look. I might have to take them off again and rejig them. But yeah, it's looking alright so far. So I'm just going to keep placing these on there until I run out, and we'll see where we're at. And there we go. I've used all them fence posts, all the ones I've got. I dare say there'll be some more up top of the hill, but it's too dark to go looking now. But yeah, it's looking alright. That fits me perfectly in there. I can sit up, and I've got about maybe a foot either side to play with. So there's plenty of room for me to lie down in there, get some storage. I might have a little raised bed, but I'm not too sure. I might just leave it so I can get in there with my bivvy. Straight bivvy and in sleeping bag. And obviously I'll fill in this side wall here, and this side wall here. This is what we look like on top. I'll cut these edges down to size once I know exactly where they're going to go. I do know where there's some black plastic actually that I might get hold of and bring here and put over the top, and then moss the top of that. I have my own little moss camp thing going on. Bring it around here so I can have a look. Ooh. That's what we look like this side. Alright everyone, I'm going to call it a day now. Thank you so much if you stuck around all afternoon with me down at the log cabin in my woodland camp. It's been quite a productive day. I shoved a load of pine cones in the wall of the log cabin, so when we get to chink that, it's got something to grip hold of. And as you've seen, I've taken down the wall that I had here and I've built it again, a new cross beam, wall at the back there, 5 logs tall, and I've put all the fence posts that I've found slanted down, making a roof. Decent size that, I can fit in it, no worries, I can sit up in it, no worries. Happy days. I'm not going to do a raised bed because it'll just take the room away, but it'll be ideal for a roll mat, bivvy bag, sleeping bag. Happy days, man. Cool. Right, thank you very much. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for my new subscribers. If you're just stopping by, hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much everybody. Happy New Year. Take care now. Bye bye then.